EA, what do you think about this? 10 times Jets rookies have been nominated for Rookie of the Week. 10 times they've won.
Well, this is a great fan base. The Jets have a lot of really good young players. They aren't going anywhere. And I believe they will have the offensive rookie of the year in Garrett Wilson and the defensive rookie of the year in Sauce Gardner.
Welcome to the 2-Minute Drill presented by HCL Tech. The Jets take on the Lions Sunday at MetLife Stadium. EA, the playoffs, I know, are a couple weeks away for the NFL, but really it starts now for the Jets if they want a chance to be in that.
Yeah, it's a huge week ahead for the green and white Greens. You're talking about a game against the Detroit Lions Sunday at MetLife Stadium. Then just a couple days off to prepare for the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's 7-6 right now. The Jets enter the weekend, the AFC's number 9 seed. Conversely, you're looking at a red-hot Lions team that has won 5 out of 6. You even go back to Thanksgiving, they probably should have beat the Buffalo Bills. So you could have easily said, hey, this Lions team coming into MetLife Stadium this weekend might have been on a 6-game win streak, but they have a lot of things going ahead for them. And in fact, they are also the number 9 seed in the NFC right now. So the stakes are high this weekend.
And for the Detroit Lions, their offense has been on a tear. They've scored 25 points in each, at least 25 points in each of their last 5 games. Jared Goff playing at a very high level, 8 touchdowns, no picks over the course of the last 5. But this is a good matchup for the Jets because the strength of the Jets team is, in fact, its defense.
Strength versus strength. The Jets are the only team in the National Football League who's held opponents under 300 yards on 9 occasions. They also are 4th in the National Football League in the explosion play department. They're getting after the quarterback. The status that we have to watch up front for the Jets this weekend is Quinnen Williams, the star defensive tackle for the Jets. He's got 11 sacks. He had 2 sacks against the Bills last week before departing with the calf injury. Fortunately for the green and white, they come at you in waves, but it is strength versus strength. You pointed out to me early this week, look at Jared Goff's numbers. He's got 22 touchdown passes, but just 2 of them have come on the road. St. Brown, awfully explosive receiver, but the Jets are going to counter with perhaps the best outside corner tandem in the National Football League with Sauce Gardner and DJ Reed. Jamal Williams, you got to watch him inside the red zone. He's a scoring machine. You mentioned they're putting up the points, the Detroit Lions, but the Jets will counter with an elite defense. I can't wait for this matchup.
And the Detroit Lions have let up 19 sacks on the year. That's tied for the 3rd fewest. Of course, the Jets like to get after the quarterback. This is going to be a fun matchup to watch. And for the Jets offense, statistically, you would imagine they'd perform pretty well because the Detroit Lions defense, 31st in the league in terms of yards per game.
Yeah, and getting back to your last point, you can make the argument, Robert Saleh has said it this week, that the Lions might have the top offensive line in the National Football League. But it's a different deal on the other side of the ball. Yes, they have some very good players, starting up front with Aiden Hutchinson. And I also think Jeff Okudah's playing very well in the back end. And Anzalone is all over the place at the linebacker position. But they give up yards. They give up points, and the Jets have some very productive rookies who just continue to get better. You're talking about Garrett Wilson setting the team's franchise rookie receiving mark from a yardage standpoint last week. Now he's coming in, he's closing in on the record for most receptions by a rookie in a single season. Just a couple shy of Wayne Corbett. Bam Knight continues to get it done on the ground. I think the Jets are going to have a lot of opportunities. For them, though, they have to finish inside the red zone because they continue to move the football. Those yardage numbers are up every week. It's just when you get down there, you got to finish those drives, not with 3s, but with 7s.
And you mentioned Zonovan Bam Knight. Just won Pepsi Zero Sugar Rookie of the Week after his performance last weekend at Buffalo. But that was a 2-minute drill presented by HCL Tech. Jets Lions at MetLife in Week 15.